On everybody. So I decided that I was gonna start back doing these videos. I made a status, and I pretty much made a decision before I made the status that if I only get one like or whatever, then I crank this back up. So we back to the arguing videos about sports, bringing everybody back. But today I wanted to bring in a new guest. Um, you guys all know this person. You love them. They are one of the most knowledgeable sports people that I've ever met in my life, and I felt it was only right to start this new Royal Argues with everybody with new, fresh talent. And so I'm going to introduce some of y'all to this great sports mind, and I hope y'all enjoy the conversation as much as I know I'm going to.
Higher than most, eyes low in the post. Ready for whatever, buddy. Trust me, you won't no smoke. Never disrespect my city, this the land of the ghosts. This shit doper than some white girls that just got off the boat. This shit came straight off the boat, straight off the boat. Straight off the boat, 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 straight off the boat.
So first and foremost, I would like to thank you very much, Coach Eunii, for joining the show. How you doing today?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So, Coach, let's just jump right into it. You know what I mean? So, one of the major news is one of the major things in sports news is that the NBA was able to start back yesterday with the bubble play. So they had a few of the scrimmage games yesterday. I just want you to get overall thoughts on what you saw, your analysis of the teams and players and things like that.
Well, I saw that the Heat won.
You saw who?
The Miami Heat won their game.
What time?
Oh, yeah. But I guess it's okay. It was interesting to see the people jump up on the screens and whatnot to cheer them on.
Hmm.
So that was funny to see. So, but the rest of it was just, it was like watching somebody outside playing basketball like a kid.
Yeah. So particularly with the Heat, they did a lot of action. Duncan Robinson got off. Duncan Robinson got 18 points. So he led the team in scoring. And then you had people like Andre Iguodala chip in with 11 points. And then Tyler Hero, he was struggling to shoot the ball, but he came on late. But what did you think when you saw them playing yesterday?
I didn't think much of anything because I think I fell asleep in the middle of the game. So, but I knew the Miami Heat won, and that was all that mattered.
Right. So who you think coming out of this bubble with the championship this year?
Who else? I mean, I have a bit of a bias, but yeah, just the Heat.
Just the Heat?
Because LeBron, even though the Lakers, they need all their stuff, because rest in peace, Kobe, all my love. But yeah, I don't want LeBron to get any more rings, so I'm not worried about him or his championships.
So because you don't want LeBron James to win a ring, then you're not worried.
The whole team got to suffer for that one player.
Okay.
One band, one sound. That's what I live by.
Yeah, and we're talking about basketball.
Yes.
But still, one band, one sound.
One band, one sound.
I'm with you. But it's overall, like their team, like they got people like Avery Bradley not playing. Rondo end up. But like the cast surrounding LeBron James, like what do you think?
What do I think about what? I'm sorry, I missed that.
The players surrounding LeBron James, like the teammates around him. A lot of people have them as one of the favorites to win this bubble championship. But some people question the talent of LeBron James, per the usual. But what do you think about the guys surrounding LeBron James?
Well, if the guys around LeBron James don't get the ball to show off their talent, I can't really give an opinion about him because he's the star player. So that's the problem. He needs to sit down somewhere or pass the ball. I understand he's the best out there right now for him. He got all the moves. He's the side coach that nobody knows about, but other people deserve a chance to play. So let them people play. They're getting paid to play. Let them play.
What about Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis has been on basketball for a long time, so he should let the other people play too. We have new people coming in.
So Anthony Davis and LeBron James should pass the ball to the other people on the team.
Yes, they should do what they need to do in times of emergency, but for overall, it don't make sense to just go practice all this time and to sit down and watch the star players play just because they've been playing for a long time. LeBron James has been chasing rings for years.
Okay.
and now he's going to coach and be ahead of somebody else's team. No.
Okay. So you telling me that LeBron James and Anthony Davis should pass the ball to Dwight Howard and JaVale,
Yeah. Yep.
and you want them to pass it to Alex Caruso too?
All of them.
J.R. Smith.
Him too.
Deion.
Why not? Why not? Let these people play.
Smith hasn't played in a game all season.
That's the problem. They won't give him the ball to play.
No. He wasn't on anybody's roster all season.
So put him on the roster and let him play. Right, just like Kanye wanted people to write him on the ballot, write him on the roster and let him play.
Okay, he on the roster now, and he's gonna be playing big minutes for them. Okay,
Kobe.
switch one time. All right, but a lot of people like the other LA team too. So you got the Clippers, and what do you think about them going forward?
I think they're cut out. So let's move on. Clipped.
All right, Milwaukee.
Old Milwaukee or new Milwaukee?
Current Milwaukee.
You knew what you was getting when you invited me to this show, so this is what you got.
I know. I'm getting expert advice from one of the best sports minds of our generation.
Yes, so let me tell you, since I can't
About your sport, I know right now we're gonna get to your sport in a minute. But
we got some folks in the back.
I see right now we want to work on what's current, and then we'll get to your expertise so people can see the meat and potatoes while you're on this show.
All right, we're just working with the side pieces right now. Let's go.
All right. So Houston, what do you think about their chances of winning the championship?
I think James Harden has done enough. And they might have a pretty good chance. They've been doing some good things out there. I just wanted to say this. I can't really give too many opinions on other teams because of the household that I live in.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's a flag.
That's why this is a touchy subject for me. I can't really touch on too many things about these things. But if you bring up this one specific team that I'm really not supposed to talk about, I might could give you a couple things I might know.
I think you're alluding to the Golden State Warriors. Okay, so for one, they're not in the bubble.
When did that happen?
It happened when they had the worst record in the league this year.
You don't say.
Steph Curry was hurt. Klay Thompson was hurt. All year long, baby.
But we just talked about the team that had all four of their best players out, and they still out there playing street ball.
The Brooklyn Nets is who you're alluding to, because they're
There we
missing
go.
Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Spencer Dinwiddie, and DeAndre Jordan.
So why couldn't Golden State play with they
Because
street ballers too?
attention for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. So you know that the Pelicans are in because they have Zion Williamson. Even though they're not in the 8th seed, they still have potential to catch that seed. So they threw them in the tournament, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Everybody knows that.
Right? Yeah. So, but you have the Brooklyn Nets who really don't have they are in playoff position, but they legitimately can't maintain it. So they put other teams in there. Even Orlando's in this tournament, and Orlando doesn't have a shot at the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. That kind of sucks that it's like in Orlando and Orlando can't even play.
Orlando is playing. They're just not going to make the playoffs.
That still sucks because everything's still going to be in Orlando. So they should have got like one extra point to like.
Oh, so give Orlando a handicap because it's in Orlando.
I mean, y'all using the city for them, so might as well. Give them a bonus. Or forget it. Don't bonus them in the game, bonus their pockets. How about that?
No. You make what you make in the NBA, but I do believe
if y'all bringing all the coronavirus to Orlando, bonus my pockets because y'all leaving the bubble and doing all your extra.
Well, like, okay, so we both know that they do the testing every day and that nobody in the NBA has the coronavirus or nobody inside the bubble has the coronavirus, right? Oh, I'm sorry. You know, you got inside sources that I ain't necessarily got. You got connects that I ain't got.
You know, if you don't test as much, the numbers will stay low.
President Donald Trump.
Billions.
Okay, so I think we've gotten through enough of the NBA. I want to get to where your heart at. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. And first and foremost, I would like to show y'all my playbooks because I have a bookshelf, you know. Those are my playbooks back there. And that's my assistant right there. That's assistant Bama. And this is Tua Tagovailoa's. That's one of his people that come out and get his plays so he could go out there and practice before the season. Mm-hmm. So assistant Bama giving him some of the plays to take back to him since we social distancing and everything.
From the playbooks back there. So I see you already got them studying.
You already know.
Hey, so Coach, let's not even play with the folks. Let's jump straight into it. So the reason why we call you Coach Eunii is because of a video that you had.
Oh God.
Oh, you know, where you declared that you'd be the perfect candidate to run an NFL franchise. One NFL franchise in particular. Please let the folks know what team it is. That is
in case you never knew.
That's a refrigerator magnet, baby.
Listen, this is my pen.
Oh, that's your official coach's pen?
Yes.
You got your
nobody else has one of these.
Okay. So Coach,
you got to pin it special.
I want you to give me your outlook on the upcoming season for the NFL.
For you talking about for my team?
I'm talking about the NFL in general. Like, you know, what teams you see making it to the Super Bowl, what teams you see winning it, what teams you see, you know, doing well, what teams you see taking a step back. You know, just give me your overarching view of the league.
You know, I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this. But I don't care what other people have to say. Your opinions and your thoughts do not offend me. Miami Dolphins are going, not attempting, not playing, not sitting on the sidelines. We're not in the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. You heard it first from the first coach, the first female coach in the NFL. We are going to the Super Bowl and we're going to win. We're getting rings, honey. Hold on.
Wait. First of all, before we deep into your lofty expectations for your organization, I got a simple question for you that should help these people see your views. What players are you going to use to get to the Super Bowl?
Well, the first one, and we all know, you can stop laughing because you know how serious I am. Ricky Williams, he's running every single touchdown the Miami Dolphins is going to play and make. We're going to the Super Bowl 2021. That's all us.
2020.
Fight me. Next year, we're going. The coronavirus was taking over. We was getting sick before the coronavirus was known about. So that's why we didn't make it for 2020. So you got to excuse us. But 2021, we are out there. We're going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to be there. You going to be there. Everybody going to be there. Like, period. And rings, like I was talking about, all along.
So check me out. So one of the things that I need to make sure that the folks understand is that you are dead serious about this, huh?
Listen, and if you think I'm joking, you're sick.
So, Coach,
I've been a Dolphin all 27 years of this life right here. And ain't nobody, no opinion, ain't no joke. Ain't no roast. Nothing's going to change that. You can say whatever you want. You can fight me. I'm going to be a Dolphin till the day I die.
So, Coach, one of the things that y'all have been having trouble with over the years is quarterback play. Ever since Dan Marino has left, y'all haven't had a quarterback that's been able to elevate y'all team to even relevant status. Like, how do you plan on solving that right now? What's your answer at quarterback, Coach?
Tua Tunga Balawa or Valua, however y'all want to pronounce it. Tua, double T, TT, finna get it.
So are you worried about his injury history?
No, that's what medical is for. That's what we have hospitals. We have bionic arms and legs. Get out there, make this money. I'm paying you. Go out there and run these plays. Don't.
Who is Tua supposed to throw the ball to?
Whoever gonna catch it. I already told y'all about the laterals. I already told y'all about the cover 2 and the cover 4. So you better go out there and cover some ground and make them touchdowns.
Coach, cover 2 and cover 4 defensive concepts.
You heard what I said. I said what I said. Go cover it.
Okay. So, Coach, what kind of preparation are you and the team doing to help y'all build on, whatever habits y'all need to have in order to make this Super Bowl run?
You said inspiration?
Not inspiration. What kind of training are y'all doing? What are y'all working on specifically to help y'all build these habits for y'all?
Well, in the middle of the quarantine, since we're social distancing and everything, I made everybody download a TikTok, right? And I want y'all to understand how serious TikTok is. It's not just about dances. I put out a video yesterday about how serious these TikTok bloopers can get. It's not a game. TikTok is a whole workout. So y'all getting full body workouts. It's trainers on there. There are jump rope technicians out there. Like, there's so much out there so we just took it from the field, put everybody inside their own home. Like, y'all still got to go outside in your backyard because we have big backyards. I pay y'all millions. So y'all have enough space at your own home to go outside and throw the football at the little net. But TikTok is how we're getting our cardio and keeping fit and just keeping our muscles going.
So do y'all do TikToking as a team, or do y'all have Zoom calls to make sure everybody is TikToking?
Absolutely. If you're not on my Zoom call, I'm closing my Zoom after 5 minutes that I invite you in there. Okay. If you're not there, you're getting docked pay for that day. This is not a game. Okay. You can do your own TikTok. You can be on mute, but you're going to be on TikTok. And if I unmute you randomly and you're not on TikTok, you're off for the day.
Okay. I like that. That's a very aggressive approach to take with some of these men. And I guess you have to do that as the first woman coach. You have to establish yourself as the leader and the voice of this franchise. So here's what I want to ask you. When as a coach, to being the first woman coach, that's a big step. So I want to know, what are some of the philosophies that you have when it comes to your team? Like, what are some of the things that people can expect from the Dolphins when you have them take the field?
Greatness, period. That's it. That's the only word I can give you is greatness. When we hit the field and I'm out there, because we had the other coach, he got to sit down for a minute. I told him, just sit down, relax. It ain't been working for you. Let me show you what women do. Okay. You gotta listen. That's the problem. Y'all don't listen. So I had to take him, sit him down, give him some little coffee, some water. I got you. Okay. Let me just show you what we do. So ever since I had them on this TikTok regimen, they've been.
I like your no nonsense approach too, Coach. I really admire that about the way that you approach this situation. But you alluded to your staff just now, so I want you to talk about some of the members of your staff. Who are some of the other coaches around the league that are going to be helping you build this dynasty that we can look forward to?
Assistant Bama back though.
Okay.
Then we got my other head coach, Billy Belichick, right?
Oh, it's two head coaches. This is a co-head coaching thing.
Yeah, that's because you got to have a male just for face, Like, okay, I'm the iron fist, but you got to have the elbow,
Okay, so wait, you're the iron fist. Does that make you the bad cop and he the good cop?
No. There's no good and bad. There's just man and woman in this whole thing. You just gotta have. I am the fist. He's just the elbow. Like you just gotta be there. You have to be there in order for things to work.
Does that mean that you guys are equal when y'all out there? Are y'all on the same level?
See, when we got out there, the measuring tape, the little one with the ball in the middle that tell you on things level, it wasn't there. So it's like I'm here and he's on this slant right here. But he's there. He's
equal.
Right there.
Oh, so I see you've conceded a little power since the last time we had a conversation about this.
Yes.
Why is that though? Why did you know what I mean, allow him to have more responsibility than you were willing to before?
It's not responsibility.
Okay.
I had to put him up higher in the hierarchy to be face.
Okay.
It's not all about that. I'm the voice. He's the face. That's it.
So you're comfortable being the face of your franchise?
No. He's not the face of my franchise. He's the face of my staff.
Oh.
Part of my staff.
Oh,
don't try to get into the details. I done told you before. I'm not explaining everything. I don't have to explain. What's understood don't need to be explained now.
Okay. I don't treat me like I'm one of your players, Coach. I'm not one of your players. I can't go with the iron fist. So, Coach, now we were talking about Tua a little bit before. You were saying he's going to be the primary catalyst for your offense. Like, what is your plan to protect him? Like, your offensive line isn't quite as good as other people would like it to be. So how do you plan on protecting Tua?
So you know how they have people lined up to defend people, right?
Right.
Tua gonna be invisible just like this virus, and he gonna run these touchdowns and not get tackled.
All right. Okay. So Tua's gonna run touchdowns and not get tackled, and that's how you're gonna protect him.
Yeah, and also, you know how they taught us in middle school and elementary. I had him on a new regiment. I made this workout.
Okay.
So I bought him an alligator, right?
Right.
And from time to time, I just take him out of his bed, like teleport him out of his bed into his backyard, and I open the gate to let this alligator out, so they teach him how to like run real fast.
Okay.
From zigzag. So he'll know how to like spin, move, and fillet the football into the touchdown.
Coach, when I tell you that this is revolutionary in terms of player development, like nobody's ever thought about teleporting an alligator into somebody or teleporting somebody out of their bed into their backyard with a live alligator.
Listen, this quarantine.
I even thought teleportation was even possible.
This quarantine has changed a lot of things.
Okay.
That's why I shouldn't even really be doing this interview, because I'm like releasing too much stuff right now. This is the future. This is my team though. This is only for my team. This is why we're going to win. Let me say it one more time. We're going to win the Super Bowl. You got it?
I love the confidence, Coach. I love the confidence.
Confidence. This is the truth.
I'm sorry?
I said this is not confidence. This is the truth.
Oh, pardon my rudeness.
Thank you.
Rudeness. Coach, I really do want to talk about some of the things that you're doing with this Zoom and this pandemic. How has this pandemic affected you personally in your home life? Like, how's it like? I know it's tough. You're a new mother, not really new. Now your son just turned 10 months. You know what I'm saying?
It's
but
still new. Jeez.
You run this organization. How has the quarantine been on you personally?
It's been rough, but I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I don't really like people as much, so being away from them and only being on Zoom has been almost refreshing. I mean, I do miss people, but I like this.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, as the closer the season comes, the more people you're going to have to interact with.
That's what I got assistants for, and that's what Billy is for. That's why he is the face. That's why we wear headsets. I am the coach. You listen. Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's what's coming through the headphones.
So what happened if, like, I know you said you and Bill Belichick are almost equal. What happens if you guys disagree? Like, what happens if Bill Belichick thinks you guys should go one direction and you think that we should go? You think your team should go in another direction?
See, me and Billy got different sets of headphones. We have mute buttons on ours.
Right.
So if we have any type of tension, we got a little code word we say, and we mute everybody else's headphones so that they can't hear us. We have our discussion, and then we come back and give it to the team. Me and Billy are like a marriage almost. We don't have our arguments in front of the kids. The staff is the kids. So we have our arguments outside and then come back to you with a full plan. Now, behind closed doors, once y'all go back to y'all TikTok Zoom meetings and me and Billy get back down, I'm telling Billy what's going on. You don't talk to me like that in front of people.
Okay.
You got a problem? You take it back to the house.
So what about on the sideline though? If it's like those critical moments where it's like 4th and 1 and Billy say we should punt it and you say I want to go for it. What happens then? Like, you guys don't have time to have a meet behind closed doors. You have literally seconds to make that decision. What happens when y'all reach that point? Like, whose voice is going to be the loudest in the room?
I'm going to give Billy this one look, and he going to know what decision to make. If you want to make your own decision, you go for that. You know, everybody has the option to do and say what they want, but there's always a consequence. So if you want to make your own play, Billy, you go ahead and make that. But when we get off this field, you got to see me, brother. You go have to come to this. And that's that on that.
Coach, I appreciate this time. I know you are a busy woman. Is there anything else that you would like the fans to know about you personally, your organizations, your aspirations as the first woman coach in the NFL, anything like that about the sports world in general before we get on up out of here?
2 things. Number 1, I'm here to stay.
Okay. For the long haul.
Yes, forever.
Okay.
Like Cardi say, forever.
Okay. All right.
Number 2, you see this? Super Bowl 2021, period. And I'm it. I'm done.
One more thing, Coach. You got any shout-outs that you want to make before we close?
Shout out to my husband, Raya. Hey, baby.
Hey, babe.
Shout out to my family, all the shepherds, Alejandro, my parents, Pip's hair potion, all that.
Okay. And before we close, I want to make a shout out to my homeboy Troy Jackson. Dope guy.
That boy crazy.
I would advise everybody, if you don't have any podcasts to listen to during the quarantine, Thoughts of an Average Joe is a great choice. The man deals with every type of issue that there is. You can also check out a new podcast that I'm on, Struggle Mills Podcast. That's pretty much.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, that's a nerd podcast. So if you like anime, cartoons, just weird conversations, then that's probably one that you should check out. But, Coach, again, thank you so much for doing this with me. I had a marvelous time having this conversation.
I did, too. I can't wait to go viral. Thank y'all.
Higher than most, eyes low in the post, ready for whatever, but